Hi everyone, so in today's video we are going to go over my 5 favorite hair products and hair tools to keep your hair looking fabulous. The summer's here and I don't know why, but I don't know if it's like the warm weather that inspires this, but I feel like around like spring and summertime, I'm much more aware of my hair and I feel like my clients are too. So I figured it was a perfect time to share with you guys my absolute tried and true favorite both products and little tips and stuff that I do not only for myself but for my clients as well to keep our hair looking absolutely as healthy and perfect for the warmer upcoming months. And the first thing that I'm going to start off with are heat styling tools. And one thing I absolutely could not live without is my Cura Luxe T3 blow dryer. This thing really is as powerful as it is absolutely gorgeous. But not only is it strong in that it has a strong airflow, it's going to blow dry your hair quickly and effectively, but at the same time it's going to be super gentle on your hair. For anyone that processes their hair, you need something that is going to be gentle on your hair. And we as women take on so much and always have such busy schedules, yet we always have this take on the world attitude. As a hairdresser, I always trust T3 and their high quality hair tools. They're the tools I use daily, whether I'm on the beach, I'm traveling, or on a red carpet. As you guys know, I am a T3 ambassador, so if you are ever on the market for an amazing hot tool blow dryer and you want it to look absolutely aesthetically pleasing in your bathroom, I have left my ambassador discount code down below in the description box, so go ahead and check that out for 15% off. So the next one I'm moving into is shampoo, conditioner, and hair oils, which is something that everyone uses. Whether or not you have a hair care regimen for your hair, you are shampooing and cleansing your hair. So because I am definitely a minimalist when it comes to taking care of my hair, that if I can take care of basically the health of my hair in a step that I already have to do anyways, that is definitely key for me. And for that, I use the Monat shampoo and conditioner. You guys know that I've been using Monat on my hair for at least 3 years now. My hairline is now much fuller and I experience less hair fallout and my hair just overall feels healthier and a lot thicker. All right, the next product is a dry shampoo. And now when you think of healthy hair, you don't necessarily think of dry shampoo. It's just something you use. It's not necessarily adding to the health of the hair. But if you are effectively washing your hair and getting a really good cleanse every time you shampoo, and if your hair is color treated, I do recommend going at least 1 day without shampooing your hair. And in order to do that, especially for myself, I do feel more comfortable using a dry shampoo. Now my trick with dry shampoos, and I've mentioned this in a lot of videos, the trick is to, right after you've shampooed, conditioned, and blown out your hair, you spray your hair with the dry shampoo right away. The reason for that is that you are preventing the oil buildup on your hair rather than dealing with it later on. So think of it as like deodorant for your hair. You don't put on deodorant after you're sweaty, you put it before. So I have a few of my favorites here. The Moroccan Oil Dry Shampoo. This one is in the light tones. So this actually comes out with like a light purpley kind of tone, which is amazing for blondes. So rather than like a white chalkiness, it almost like gives the effect of like a toner on the hair. Now very, very light. So if you have brassy blonde hair, don't expect this to fix that for you. But as dry shampoo, it actually helps a lot, keeping that blonde looking blonde and not matte white. The only other trick that I have, and this is just in order to protect your hair's integrity and your hair's follicle, is when you are spraying the product, I see a lot of girls spraying in here, basically spraying into the scalp. And that's not what you want to spray because you don't want to clog your follicles and you don't want to coat your scalp with another product. What you do want to do is spread that hair out and spray that first inch of the hair. The other thing too, sometimes that I see, if this is where you part your hair and I see people spraying it on the part, I think you should always spray underneath rather than on top. It just gives the hair a lot more of like a natural kind of movement. All right, and the next one is this Redken heat protector. This is actually something that my clients and I talk a lot about when they are sitting in my chair, and oftentimes when I ask them, what is your styling routine, what do you use? And a lot of times they'll say, oh, I use this finishing oil on my hair when it's wet and then I blow it out. If you are not using a heat protector and you're using just any oil in the hair that is not meant to be used on the hair before heat, it could actually be hurting your hair more. If you think about it, oil does hold heat a lot more than water does. So if you're adding oil to the hair and then using heat from a heat tool, basically your hair is going to heat up a lot more. The big PSA is make sure that the product you put in your hair while wet or before adding any heat to it, absolutely make sure that it is meant to do that. And here's one of my absolute favorite. This is from the Extreme line, which is one of the lines that I absolutely love and always carry at the salon. And the Extreme line is meant for fatigued hair, hair that has been really processed. So for my blondes, the Extreme line is my absolute favorite to use on them. So their new Play Safe heat protector is absolutely amazing. It is a thermal protector for 450 degrees. And because it's from the Extreme line, it has one of my absolute favorite Redken scents. All right, and so the last product I have for products that clients use at home is a purple shampoo. And of course this is meant for blondes, but the reason why I wanted to mention this is there are so many times that I get a new client in my chair and they say like, we just need to re-bleach these ends. They're like so flat, so dull, so brassy. And oftentimes what they need is like a little pick-me-up to the hair. It doesn't necessarily actually need to be bleached. So my two favorite purple shampoos is Redken's Color Extend Blondage and the Fanola shampoo, which I don't have here with me. The Fanola is extremely pigmented, so this is for someone that is kind of like a level 9-ish sort of brassy. It does work on extreme cases. Now, does it work on orangey brown hair? Of course not. Work on like levels 9.5 and lighter. Redken's Blondage is a little bit more subtle in pigmentation, which is perfect for some clients. So sometimes when people say, what is your favorite purple shampoo? It really depends on who it's being used on and what your need is. If you have extreme brass to combat, then I would go with the Fanola. If you more want to maintain your blonde, keep it really bright looking and of course perfectly toned, then the Color Extend Blondage is perfect for you. This is actually their purple mask. You leave it on the hair for 5 to 10 minutes. So not only are you getting almost like this like deep conditioning treatment, you are also perfecting your color. Alright guys, so that is the end of my favorite products. I hope this curation has been helpful. This is 100% what I use and what I've been using for at least the last couple of years. Alright guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love you guys and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.